Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Shogun, Season 1, Episode 5. So, last time was a good episode. Not my favorite, but I still very much enjoyed it. It was some really good conversations throughout most of the episode. I did make a mistake. It's 8-fold fence, not 8-foot fence. I said 8-foot fence in the last discussion. Really, I think I properly understood the purpose of it, like the description of it, which is kind of the key point. But I think 8 foot, I think I just was skimming reading, and 8-foot fence made more sense to me than 8-fold fence, because I don't really know what 8-fold fence means. Whereas if you put like an 8-foot fence in front of me, I'm like, oh, that's a high fence, you know? That's going to keep some things out, some of your problems. But either way, I just wanted to acknowledge that I realized my mistake. But we had Fuji, I think was her name, become the consort to Anjin, to John, and I like that. I think one of her duties would have been to sleep with him, but he's kind of more gentlemanly than that, you know? Like, he doesn't want someone to sleep with just to sleep with, but there was an actual real connection with Mariko, so he ended up sleeping with her. I like some of the lines, like Maze of Rituals. I like that he's learning some of the language as we're going, as we're passing these days and things that are happening. And then there was one more. Where was it? Like their houses are built as fast as they go down because of how many natural disasters they have in Japan. That was another really cool thing to point out, something that I don't really think about all that often. And I had kind of a lengthy discussion about that. So, very cool. We were also spending a lot of the episode training on them how to use cannons, and then Toranaga's son decided to take initiative, take matters into his own hands, try to make a decision for himself rather than just being his daddy's boy, and decided to kill these Ishido's people. So that came, which now Mariko is saying that's all-out war. And I really wonder if Toranaga planned for this, or is going to be really mad this happened, or if he'll just come up with another plan to, circumvent it or utilize it in a way. So I'm excited. Let's jump into this episode and see what happens. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Language and violence. That was crazy though, seeing those people get torn apart. I feel like I was very distracted and didn't have like an immediate reaction. But that was some like The Boys level gore when they were getting blown apart by the cannons. Uh-oh. Why is he in the... They did the boink boink last episode, and now he's in the preview. Sometimes that means that he's gonna show up again. Yeah, jeez. Ugh. Can you imagine having that job? Picking up limbs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Already? Did they have an army ready for this? Uh-oh. Because they were just supposed to be, like, messengers, weren't they? But did they, like, know this was gonna happen? Or... Oh my god. That's not good. Oh. Is that what it is? Or is it not? Oh shit. Oh shit. So it is. Sorry, the sun really was messing with me in that shot. I couldn't tell if that was Toranaga or not. Let alone the guy next to him. But it is. We're good. I was gonna say, did Ishido somehow predict that they were gonna do this? That they were gonna fight? Alright, well, they show him in the preview. It usually has relevance to the episode. Makes sense. Buntaro alive. Womp womp. What a freaking badass, though. As much as I don't like the guy, props to him for making it out of that situation alive. Damn. One hell of a warrior. He was riding right alongside. Like, I know he was up there in command for Toranaga, but he was right side by side with Toranaga, so I wonder if his achievements have earned some more respect with Toranaga. Because it almost seemed like Buntaro was jealous of Mariko. That's why I don't think he was too high up on the chain of command. Because he was jealous of Mariko getting, like, some more important roles. But... oh, okay. Is this broken to the fist? Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, they need one more, so who are they gonna assign? Can they just assign someone? Can you vote on a replacement if you need 5 votes? Maybe that's an exception. Hmm. Damn. He tried. Everyone's gonna try to push their own agenda in this matter, I imagine. Hmm. Talking shit? Sugiyama's coughing a lot. I wonder if it's gonna be relevant. Is he okay? Jeez. I wonder if that's gonna be relevant at all. I wonder if he's sick in some way, getting old. Oh. Damn. So he did end up getting help. Oh shit, well, that's awkward. Oh no! I was gonna say that right before the line was read. Oh. Not gonna be awkward at all. Uh-oh. I was waiting for this. Okay, he's not a fan of that. Hmm. Taking the... He was trying to give it to his dad, and his dad just hands it off. Kinda might be showing a little bit of disappointment. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. Damn. Interesting. Ooh. Well. You fucked up, kid. Is this gonna be... Uh-oh. It's not gonna be the head, is it? Of Josen. That'd be some shit. Whose idea was that if that's the case? Yep. Damn. I mean, I guess if they're dead, you might as well roll with it if that was Toranaga's idea. I don't know. Damn, really? They have a different method, don't they? Ugh. Huh. He knows the word forbidden. They're like, what is happening? I wonder if it is good the way that he prepares it and they're not used to it. Oh. Is this Buntaro? Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, man. You're gonna go through an ordeal like that and you're gonna be an asshole right when you get back? Come on, man. So he's not happy with this assignment. Oh, shit. Using his name. Props, Fuji. Props. You're a badass. Not a single time. Uh-oh. Oh, be careful. Be careful. I don't think he realized. I don't know. We got like a war camp going on. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought he was telling him to do that. Yeah, of course. Now you're back. He's a slimy little fuck. Hmm. He seemed actually mad about the attack on Josen, right? Unless it was an act, but... He did talk to, I think, Yabushige's son, right? Or nephew. But I don't feel like Yabushige put Omi up to it. Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. So he didn't give his son credit because he knew it wasn't his idea. But it wasn't that he was mad that it happened. He's actually happy it happened. He's just mad that his son was manipulated into letting it happen. Wow. Okay. Unless this is another play, but we'll see. Oh, he's mad. They're still trying to figure out the spy thing. He's not gonna want your sloppy seconds, man. Oh, or he's gonna play that. He doesn't like being played by Toranaga, so he has to flaunt his power around to make himself feel bigger. This is so slimy. Just trying to play that other side. Oh, really? That can't be... I don't know. Maybe it is accurate. She takes her role seriously. Even in a private setting like this, she's concerned about his well-being. Not awkward at all. Alright. Play it off like it never happened there, buddy. Nice. What's with the stones? Man, he's really starting to learn. He understood what he was saying. He's stepping on the moss. Again. Right? I think that's moss he's standing on. We're unhappy about the bird, and it's going to create the first bit of tension. Oh, shit. You catch it? Is this made from the bird? Oh, no. He's able to understand the gesture, I suppose, even though he can't understand what he's saying. He's starting to learn, though. Isn't that supposed to actually be, like, something in Japan? Was he mocking him? Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I got that reversed. I didn't pay attention enough, I'm sorry, to the way he ate the first time. It is like a custom in Japan that the louder you slurp your noodles is better because it's like proving that you're enjoying their food. Like when you go to restaurants, you're actually supposed to slurp your noodles. Uh-oh. And they're gonna start whipping their dicks out. Oh no, Fuji, no! She was starting to, like, respect John a little bit, I think. And now he's gonna do these petty things. He's gonna do it too. Why do I have a feeling this guy's a bad drunk? He's keeping eye contact the whole time while he's drinking, too. I can't tell Fuji's faces. Don't get drunk. You're gonna say something you regret. She doesn't want to translate it. Oh no. Come on, John. You were doing good. Is he mad he lived? Maybe. Yeah, he doesn't have any. Damn. Uh-oh. They about to fight each other. I feel so bad for Mariko, because she's, like, in the middle of this, and he's probably gonna punish her the most for this. Yep. Damn, what a shot. And he's gonna hit the post, isn't he? Oh, fuck. It went through the same hole. Did he put 2 in the post? He's just gonna drink more. Damn. She's not gonna translate that, is she? Properly, anyway. Not exactly what he said. Yeah, you call him the barbarian, but... Uh-oh. Alright, are we gonna hear about it now? They teased it last... Just make up a story. Okay. Damn. Jeez. That's why she wishes she could die too. Damn. Yep. The happy place they go to. Sean might try to kill him. Alright, well. Oh, fuck. Yep. He's beating her. Blaming her. Uh-oh. John's gonna fucking go after him. Ooh, he took the swords? Oh, shit. Oh, Fuji. Well, they're close to getting together. This is a big setback. Oh, he has his gun. Shit, is he gonna shoot him? There's no way. I thought he grabbed the sword, but I guess he grabbed the gun? Unless he took... I think Fuji had a gun, the gun that she was given, unless he took that and left the sword, but it was too dark to tell what he grabbed. I just thought he grabbed the sword. Makes sense he grabbed the gun, he's more familiar with that, though. Uh-oh. I think he wanted to die in that battle. That's what he was saying about... Oh, shit. Can't handle his liquor. Well, definitely some tension there. Both arrows did go into the post. He blamed the sake, but he can still shoot perfectly when he's drunk. Is it just an excuse then? We keep seeing this guy every now and then. He's a traitor. I'm worried. He's gonna get caught soon, I feel like. Yep. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, I mean, I guess I could still get caught, but... Okay, I feel safer. Tornag is here. Oh. He wants to surrender? Oh, he's samurai. Oh, shit. You gotta sell someone out. Basically means... He's doing it again? Damn. He's starting to learn, but definitely not enough yet. Didn't she have blood on her face before? It looks like she has no wound whatsoever. I mean, unfortunately, I know people that abuse tend to not go for the face, so it's not recognized. That's just the other side of her face. Yeah, they have cultures there. A much different culture. You can't just... Oh. Damn. That's sad. Wow. He has a point. Hmm. Damn. I think John's points stand more than hers, but this is how she's been living all her life, so this is all she knows, this is all she understands. I don't necessarily blame her, but I don't understand the... Wait, what happened? We need to teach this man... Oh... Someone got rid of it? Did they punish him for... Oh no, they already punished him for taking it. No! Why? I know it's their customs. God damn it. They already punished him. Oh, he said you take it, you die. They take your word serious, dude. Fuck, man. Yujiro, no! She wants to kill herself. Or, okay, or that. Damn it. I liked their... They were building something last episode. God damn it. I mean... I want to talk more about the bird, because I feel like it's kind of a... Uh-oh. What does that mean? Damn. She's not gonna sugarcoat his words anymore, I don't think. Yeah. Uh-oh. Something's about to go down, isn't it? Yeah. Marco's a cold one, man. Yep, something's going down. An army marching, right? I bet. Oh shit. Earthquake? Oh shit. This isn't a baby one, is it? Nope, this is a big one. Damn! Oh my... It's a full-on landslide! Jeez! Tornaga! Holy shit. Oh my god, really? Oh... Damn. He could, like, sense something was off, too. Really? Something of such low value can become something better, maybe. I wonder if Fuji would be upset that John gave them away, or if she'd be happy that they're now in the hands of their lord, you know? It's not their army, is it? Oh my god, that's their camp. Fuck. Right after the episode, you know, next episode after they talked about why their homes are... Oh, was that guy's head, like, half in that piece of wood? Oh, man. This is why they build as easy as it comes down. Is Fuji okay? Is this the town, too, where he was staying? Got messed up as well? Yeah. Oh no, there's a fire. Is she dead? Are they... Is she alive? I think she's alive. They're tending to her, right? Okay, good. Damn. He's cleaning up the garden. Without the rocks, it's just growth. Damn. Okay. That was a good episode. Oh, this is the setup? Who's getting set up? Oh, they're blaming Ujiro! No! They're gonna think he's the traitor. Poor guy. I mean, I know he's dead, but... So this is, the heir's mother coming back, right? I wonder if that's, like, completely watertight. Does, like, no water get in those, or do you still get a little wet? Yeah, Ochiba. Hmm... She doesn't seem angered by it. Hmm. Curious where she stands. Uh-oh. Is she gonna push for war? Wait, what? Hmm. Can she do that? She's at least gonna try to, it seems like. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it running just in case, because I've had some shows where I was like, oh, they're never gonna do an after credit, and then they did an after credit one time, so I'm gonna leave it running till the end, but yeah, whew, that was a hell of an episode. Buntaro alive, figured he would be, or I guess I left that possibility open because we didn't see him die. Apparently, a group of Ronin ran into him while he was escaping and helped. Almost everyone died except for 2. It even seemed like Buntaro was a little sad he didn't die, because that would have been like a hero's death, you know? But like he said to John, he was like, you know, heroes die. I don't know the way he said it made it sound like you have to die to be a hero. He's not a hero, you know? I thought he was gonna try to give himself up and die after he beat up Mariko, and then John was going after him. I thought he was gonna be like, just kill me, and I thought we were gonna see more of the pathetic side. I thought he was gonna want to be dead after, like, his achievements or whatever, but it didn't end up going that route. But, man, that Mariko conversation was rough because, I mean, I get it. It's kinda, but I also don't get it at all. That is it, guys, for episode 5, by the way. It's like, the way she talked about it, like, I like the way that John talked about it, right? And maybe it's like cultural difference, right? Like, I'm from a sect of people that are more closer to John's people than I am to Japan's customs, right? So it probably makes sense that I more understand John's point of view over Mariko's, but the way John was saying, like, you, what was the words he used? It's like your anger towards your... It wasn't anger towards father, but, like, or family, but, like, angry that she's still alive after that ordeal, essentially. Or maybe anger was for the husband. Sorry, I'm really bad with this. I can't remember exactly what he said, but you guys know that moment that I'm talking about. Like, basically John was trying to say you gotta live for yourself. You can't just, like, keep suppressing your feelings to, like, to spite your husband and spite the family of your past and everything, but you know, and he was talking about freedom and stuff like that, and she was saying, like, the more he strives for freedom, the more he's not free of himself. I don't really understand that line, to be honest, like, but maybe somehow it has to do with, like, not having customs or rules, or, you know, that's one thing that John isn't used to, is people obeying his words to the letter, right? Like, that's something about Japan, is they're very, like, your word is law when you're lord of this house, and you said if anyone touches a bird, you die. And that's him not understanding how literally they took that. And because of that, the gardener took it down, probably didn't realize that that was even a rule when he took it down, and then they just killed him for it. They didn't ask John or whatnot, you know? And I like that John immediately went from, like, blaming them and being mad at them, his immediate reaction, to realizing that it was his fault in the end there. So I'm glad we had that revelation really quickly, because, I mean, like, just because these people don't, like, you need to learn their customs and understand their customs. You can't just assume you're always going to get away with half-assing it. Like, and you can even tell he's half-assing it because, like, earlier in the episode, he talked about Mariko, and he's like, and your 8 whatever fence, you know? Like, he said something like that. Like, he didn't even bother to remember the exact words she used. And that's just a sign that he's just half-assing when they're talking about these rituals and customs and everything. He needs to be listening and understanding and meaning what he says, because they take it all literally. So, but it is really sad. I know, like, yes, it's his fault, but he's also not, like, fully understanding. Like, they really just need, like, John just needs to sit in that house and do some, like, tutoring lessons on, like, Japanese culture and their language, so he can learn their language and he can understand their customs, so that way mistakes like this don't happen. And that is something that should have happened earlier on, before making him lord of a house where he's capable of making these kind of decisions without realizing what he's really doing, right? But, yeah. I guess time isn't really on their side because wars are coming and stuff like that, so. But, Mariko's story, while we're on the topic of Mariko and John, her story about her family's past, Akachi Jinsai. I wonder if that's, like, a real person, but apparently, so it sounded like there was kind of like a Mad King, right? From, like, the Mad King from Game of Thrones, where he killed one of the previous leaders because he was a terrible person, basically. And because of that, his whole family... I kind of want to go back and make sure I, like, got that story correct, because sometimes I make boo-boos. Let me see this. Tell him about the disgusting, filthy line you came from. Akachi Jinsai, yep, I got that right. I like how John was like, you don't have to do this, you can tell a fake story or whatever, he's not going to know the difference. Yeah, my father's lord was Kuroda-sama, the ruler of Japan before the Taiko. And then she says, Kuroda-sama was corrupt. Shoot, that line went really fast. Kuroda-sama was corrupt and murderous, that's what it was. And so my father killed him out of love for the realm. Yeah, so he tried to save everyone else because that leader was terrible, but because of their customs, this is even giving John a taste of their customs, where, like, even if their ruler is murderous and corrupt and an asshole, like, he's still their leader and they still need to respect that role that he's in. They can't just disobey because he's an asshole. And for this, he was hunted along with my family. Yeah, and this is where she was saying all of her relatives except for her because she was married and not allowed to fight, yada, yada, yada. Okay, good. I did get all of that. I wanted to make sure. There's a few times where, like, I'm trying to talk while I'm trying to read the subtitles, and And sometimes I do, like, misunderstand. There was something else in this episode that I think I skimmed the subtitles and I wasn't quite sure I got, but I can't quite remember. If I think of it, I'll go back and re-see the scene. But yeah. Anyway, that was definitely a sad backstory. Like, so her father served the leader, like, very closely, I imagine. So that's why I think in a previous episode she said her family is I can't remember the words she used, but I thought it made it sound like her family was, like, well known or respected or something. And I wonder if that was her just because, I mean, the thing is, I kind of respect her dad, you know? Like, he got rid of, I mean, at least from her words, a shitty person. Who knows? I mean, maybe the leader was a good person and her father's an asshole and she's manipulating the story, but probably not. I imagine everything she said is true in that moment. But yeah, it's messed up. So we had Sugiyama coughing a lot during their meeting and after the meeting. I wonder if it's going to mean anything. The council's already, like, Toranaga dropping out, and then if he gets, like, sick and dies or something, they're missing, like, another person. But now we have Lady Ochiba coming in saying that, like, the council listens to her now and takes, like, direct orders from her. So I don't know what's going to happen there. She's, like, trying to assume command of everything, which is very interesting because I don't know that she really has the authority to do that. But I guess we'll see how she handles it and how Ishido handles it, right? So that's all very, very interesting. Toranaga's conversation with his son, and then later the conversation with Yabushige is really interesting, the way that Toranaga kind of handles these situations, because he acted like he was upset that this happened with his son because he wanted his son to feel ashamed and like he messed up, right? Like, he wanted... If he would have told his son it was a good idea but not to be manipulated, he would have had a more positive association with it, right? He would have feel like he did the right thing, even if his father said he wasn't happy about being manipulated. It's like, oh, whatever, well, I did the right thing. But, so instead he played it off like he did the bad thing, like, you were manipulated, you shouldn't have done this, like, you should have thought beforehand of, like, what the repercussions were for this. And chastised his son for it, and took his gun regimen away from him and everything, and then went to Yabushige and was like, oh no, he did the right thing. If he didn't do that, then they would have stayed hiding in Osaka, they wouldn't have came out to fight me, and, like, we wouldn't have been able to siege it, we wouldn't have been able to get anything done. And gave, you know, took something away from his son and then gave something to, I guess it was the same thing that he took away and gave, right? Gave to Yabushige's nephew. So, that was just an interesting way that Toranaga handled it. Oh, excuse me. It's just another, like, proof of Toranaga being, like, skilled at manipulating and all that, but... the whole thing with, shoot, I just lost it. It just, like, fell right out of my damn head. What was I gonna say? Oh, crap. Oh, the story about Fuji's swords was kind of sad, that it was her father that was a coward, right, I think? Or was it grandfather? One of her family members was a coward, and the swords were bought back so that way she, like, for, like, it sounded like that was, like, almost nothing that they were bought for, right? From, like, a drunk samurai. And she was never told the truth, and I like the idea that Mariko's using that as a point for their conversation, being like, we tell these lies to help people, you know? to make them feel better in some cases, right? But the story itself, I do feel bad for Fuji, but it's really interesting that these swords that were bought for barely anything from a drunk samurai that were associated with a coward, in Fuji's eyes they weren't, and she gifted them to John, and then John gifts them to Toranaga, and now Toranaga, I don't know if he will keep using them, but if he does, these swords that started off as meaningless have just gained so much more meaning. And even if they started from a fake meaning, like, even if, like, I don't know how Fuji would feel if she found out the truth, right? But even if she did, now that Toranaga's using them, that might be such an honor that their lord is now using these swords that it might overshadow their past, right? And it almost could be taken as like a metaphor of like, despite how you start, your life can change. You can, and I wonder if like that's kind of a message to Mariko. Like, Mariko is trapped in the past, trapped in these traditions, and seeing the swords be given and elevated to a higher status and in changing their meaning and stuff like that could associate to Mariko, who could also grow and evolve and stuff like that. But I don't know, maybe I'm just nitpicking at this point. But regardless of all like the metaphors and all that, I like the sentiment of these swords that were worthless are now in the hands of their lord, and that could give them just insane meaning in the future if he keeps them. So, just that alone is very neat. But yeah, and the landslide, I didn't talk about that at all yet. That was crazy. I mean, they were just talking about these natural disasters that happen here all the time, and this is exactly the reason why they talked about how their homes are built to, you know, go up as quickly as they go down and stuff. I still love that line, and we saw that firsthand here. Like, thank God Toranaga lived. Like, I wonder if there's like any additional respect with him seeing like John there helping him from being buried. I don't know. And then like took those swords. Like, I just wonder if there's going to be even more respect there, because he kind of was dismissing everything John was asking for before this and saying like, I don't have time for this like petty bullshit from this child, you know? Like, I wonder if there's any more respect there or not. But yeah, and then the fact that it just continued down and we saw it go into like the town, and I couldn't tell, was that the war camp or was that the town that we were looking at? It was such a far shot, I couldn't exactly tell what I was looking at. Let's see here. It might be the town and the camp. Like, all the whitish looking buildings feel like they're more like tents that are set up for the war camp. But then there's some more established stuff that look like it could be like the town that got hit and stuff. But I imagine they lost a lot of forces with that. Like, that rolled over a lot of buildings and stuff, and his reaction was like, yeah, I just feel like it's possible they lost a good chunk of their forces. But damn. Okay. Yeah. John putting that rock back up, bookending it with seeing the gardener earlier in the episode, putting those rocks there and stuff like that. There's probably more symbolism to look at, too, where he was... I think that's what he said, right? He said something about, like, rocks in a garden... Without rocks in a garden, there's only, like, growth or something like that. I don't remember where in the episode that was, and it was such a small part I might not be able to easily find it. So... It definitely wasn't before the credits, right? There's no way. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, wow, I just jumped, like, right to it by accident. Goddamn. Okay, I want to see. He goes out in the garden. This poor old guy is just dead. Without a good rock, a garden is just a place of growing. That's what it was. Yeah. I was trying to think of, like, deeper meaning that could have been, you know, like, tied to, like, what happened in the episode and stuff like that, but yeah, anyway. I couldn't really think of anything to go with that. I'm sure someone has, but I'm too dumb. Anyway, this was a great episode, guys. I think that's all I have to say. Can't wait to watch more. Absolutely love this show. I have a feeling that, I mean, clearly, I believe what this content is based off of. It's like there's a lot of content to this, right? Like there's a bunch of books, I believe. So I imagine one season isn't going to be enough to cover this, and this show is so good, I pray they are going to do another season. But man, am I going to miss it when it's gone. Like, we're already, what does this have, like 10 episodes or something? Yeah, 10 episodes, so we're already halfway done. That sucks, man. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. This was a Patreon show, meaning that if you subscribe to the Patreon show tier, you'll get the rest of this show, and you'll get whatever shows have replaced this, and get access to all that extra content on there. So check that out. Thank you guys. Links are in the description, should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.